everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows. This is Melody. This is the December monthly readings, starting with the star sign of Sagittarius because we are in Sagittarius season. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Sagittarians. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the energy oracle cards. What's the energy look like for Sagittarians in the month of December? What does the energy look like around Sagittarians in the month of December? What does it look like? Contract. All right. So it's a number 6. So right off the bat, I feel like there is some balancing coming in. You see the number 6. When I see sixes, I think of balance and harmony. I also see it says contract with the scales of balance on it. So to me, I feel like in the month of September, maybe perhaps some sort of a soul contract is finally coming together for you. There's something in the month of December, I feel, that is very important to your soul's journey, is what I feel. I see that there is, you got a blindfold on your eyes. So I kind of feel like for most of your life, you've been walking blindly on your path, is what I feel. I feel like you've been walking blindly on your path. With the books here, I feel like you've learned a lot when it comes to perhaps the reason why you're here. All right. I see the scales of balance of maybe perhaps you could be signing a literal contract within your 3D reality as well. I'm noticing the white that you're wearing. That's pure energy. That's clearing of the old. I just feel Sagittarius right off the bat. I feel like there may be some things coming in the month of December that maybe you are not quite maybe seeing clearly enough when it comes to your soul contract, or something is going to come out of the blue that you don't see coming. I know I speak to a broad variety of the collective out there. So those are just some messages I feel that are coming through. You Sagittarians that are going to watch this video, take them as they resonate. I feel like you're going to be learning some things. There's some wisdom coming to the light. I feel like you've been searching for some answers as well when it comes to your soul's contract and how to bring balance into your life. All right. So we're going to go ahead and move forward, and we're going to pull a card from my created deck, Oracle of the Crows. All right, so crows, what is your message, or perhaps a change that you are bringing to Sagittarians in the month of December? Ascending. Yes, you are ascending. And I kind of felt that right off the bat with the contract card coming out. I feel like your part of your soul contract is to ascend, to bring balance into your path, into your reality, to feel the essence of purity and wisdom and knowledge through learning about things that maybe perhaps you was not seeing clearly on your path. So in the month of December, you are ascending, and it is very important to your soul contract. You have learned a lot of lessons. You've brought balance into your reality enough to fulfill a part of your soul contract and ascend on your journey. So we're going to go ahead And we're going to pull another card from my second self-created deck and see what else the crows are bringing in for you. What changes or message do you have for Sagittarius for the month of December? Yep. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain. Yes. Yes. And I feel like that's why you're blinded there. That's why you wasn't seeing things clearly. Is because you was waiting for the storm to pass, and what you had to learn was how to dance in that rainstorm. All right, what you wasn't seeing clearly because of the storm, you are finally learning that. You are finally gaining that wisdom. And through that wisdom and that learning process of seeing something more clearly on how to bring balance into your life, that is where you are ascending. That is what's bringing about that ascension. All right, so next we're going to do the Celtic cross spread for you, Sagittarius. And this is the Mystic Mondays Tarot. We're going to use that deck and the Crystal Vision Tarot. And we're going to do a Celtic cross spread for Sagittarians for the month of December. For Sagittarians in the month of December. I feel like for some of you, especially with life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about learning to dance in the rain. I feel like it was, this is one of them, how do I want to explain this? Before you come down here as a human, you sit down with your team, your spirit team, and you set out the blueprint of your life. And I feel like this right here, learning to dance in the rain, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about learning how to dance in the rain. I feel like was one of the major bullet points on your ascension journey. All right, so let's go ahead and keep going. So we're going to cut these, pull one off the bottom for underlining energy, and we're going to do the same with the Crystal Vision Tarot. We're going to cut these and pull one off the bottom for underlining energy, and then we're going to go ahead and do your Celtic cross. So the underlining energy is okay, well, we have the Hanged Woman and the Three of Wands. So I feel like something that you've been waiting for, Sagittarius, was delayed. And the reason why it was delayed is because you had to see something from a different perspective. And what I feel you needed to see something from a different perspective has something to do with this right here. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain. And Spirit is telling you that that was something that you had to gain that wisdom and knowledge over to bring yourself into balance. So Spirit is telling you, look here, we have a 12 and a 3. A 3 and a 3. A 3 and a 3 adds up to a 6. So the underlining energy is also a 6. So things were delayed because you had to learn. You had to learn something. You had to gain some wisdom over something you wasn't seeing clearly enough about. And through this learning process and gaining that wisdom of seeing something from a different perspective when it comes to life, when it comes to your soul contract, Spirit is telling you, because of this learning process, because this is part of your soul contract, this is part of your ascension process. And that's what you needed to see differently, is what I feel. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and put these two cards there because I'm sure we're going to refer back to them and keep going. All right, so where is your current circumstances? Let's move these out of the way here. Okay. Where is your current circumstances, Sagittarius? Princess of Swords. So the Princess of Swords is the Page of Swords, clarified with the Five of Wands. Let me see if all these cards are in reverse. Yes. All right. Let's see if all these are. No. All right. So we have the Five of Wands. So I feel like in the present circumstances, what you are doing is, I feel like if you look, there's a flashlight. Okay, this sword looks like a flashlight. And to me, it looks like that sword is illuminating something above your head. And I feel like that's what this hangman is doing. What it's illuminating is it's showing you from that higher perspective. It's giving you that enlightenment of this inner opposition that you are having, is what I feel. So in the current circumstances, that's what you're learning. You're learning that the opposition, I feel, is within yourself, is what I feel. And if you look at sword is met, and look at the illumination that's coming off that sword. You're observing the conflict. You're observing the conflict from a different perspective. What I feel is you're observing this conflict because what you're doing is you're taking off the blinders. And the blinders is showing you this. They are illuminating what you have to learn. And what is it that you have to learn? You have to learn how to dance in the rain. In what is called life. Okay? And you needed to observe this storm within yourself from a different perspective. Okay? I also feel too, for some of you, I feel like there's a light. The universe is lighting the way. Okay. All right. So there's where you're currently at. What is challenging you? The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is challenging you. What's the Five of Swords? Well, it is the walking away from things that no longer serve you. The walking away from that mental body, that opposition that's going on within your mental body. It's also the walking away from the things that people have said to you in the past that has caused the opposition, the conflicts. All right, clarify. The Page of Wands. Yeah, walking away. And the Page of Wands is I feel it's kind of coincidence. You got the Princess of Swords, which would be the Page of Swords, with the Five of Wands. What's challenging you is the Five of Swords with the Page of Wands. It's like the energies are they're very significant, I feel, for you, Sagittarius. So I feel like in the current circumstances, you are observing this inner conflict from a different perspective. You're learning to take that storm and learning how to dance in that storm in a very balanced and prosperous way. Okay? There is a message of wisdom coming through that is causing you to ascend, to walk away from any opposition that is being thrown at you. And I do feel there is some outside circumstances that are pushing you to do something that you don't feel comfortable in doing. when it comes to um, I feel like there's somebody out there saying, well, no, you shouldn't do it this way. You should do it that way. And I feel like you're taking that information and you're pondering it. You're observing it. And you're like, you know what? Listen, if I go this way, there's going to be a storm. And I feel like Spirit's telling you it's not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about facing the storm head on and learning how to dance in that. Learning how to see this storm from a different perspective, a higher perspective. Following the light. I feel like there's a light guiding you. And I feel like you're seeing it. You're observing that light within yourself. You're observing the light. I feel like what you're doing is you're reading between the lines, is what I feel. I feel like people may be telling you things, but it's like you're not listening to the words that are being spoken. I feel like what you are doing is you are observing the unspoken words, the things that aren't being said, as in the body language. The body language that they are showing you is what I feel. All right, so what is the root or the foundation of your current situation? The Nine of Wands. Yep. The Nine of Wands, I feel like, let me pull the clarifier. The Eight of Wands. Oh my goodness. So you have a lot of wands coming out, Sagittarius. So the Nine of Wands tells me that you're overcoming this challenge, is what I feel. You are overcoming this challenge. You are seeing things from a different perspective. You understand. I want to say that what you are seeing within your reality, the foundation of your current situation is you're seeing, you're observing that opposition for what it is, and you're ready to move away from it, is what I feel. You're ready to move swiftly away from it. Taking a step back and observing that conversation that is being, like, I do feel that pretty strongly, especially with the Eight of Wands coming out. It's like you are taking a step back and you're observing the things that people are saying to you, but you're not listening to the words. What you're doing is you're paying attention to the unspoken words, the things that aren't being said. I feel like you're reading between the lines, is what I feel. And that is how you are learning this. You are learning through this process of seeing something from a different perspective. And you know what's going to happen is that is going to move you forward. That is going to move you forward very quickly to creating a more balanced life. Part of your soul contract, part of your ascension process. It's going to speed it up, is what I feel. All right, so what are you leaving November with and coming into December with? Two of Cups. Yep. The Two of Cups clarified with the Four of Swords. So, again, another 6 coming through. So we have 9 and an 8, which is a 17, which adds up to an 8, a 10, and 2 6s. So 2 6s is bringing that balance and harmony in. The 10 is completing a certain cycle because you have observed what the holdup was. And now we have an 8. An 8 is a change that is coming. And now we have another 6. So we have trip 6s. 6, 6, 6. So what are you leaving November with? Healing. Healing any pain. Also, meditating, going within yourself, taking a break from life, taking a break from the other people that are around you with the Two of Cups, all right? Taking the break and going within yourself and gaining that wisdom and that knowledge through the observation of seeing something from a different perspective. and understanding what you need to leave behind. I also feel too with the Nine of Wands here, you are actually seeing this Two of Cups as somebody that you've had a past life with, is what I feel. And because of that, now there's healing. I also feel too that maybe you are also observing a bit of telepathic communication when you sit quietly within yourself. Okay, that is something else that just come through. So what are you thinking about? The Nine of Pentacles. How do I have the confidence? Look at that peacock. They're proud as a peacock. Yep, and look at that, the Hanged Man coming through again. So we have the Hanged Man coming through as the underlining energy. And we have the Hanged Man coming through. What are you thinking about? All right, well, how do I get the confidence to move forward? Because it did come in the reverse position. How do I gain that confidence to no, that's not it. Spirit is saying, look, what are you thinking about? Okay, now I got the confidence to move forward. I got the enlightenment that I needed to know within myself to move forward within my reality. And through that enlightenment, I found my own confidence within myself to come out and possibly communicate something, to come out of the closet with something that maybe I wasn't seeing clearly enough before. I gained that enlightenment. I learned that lesson. I gained that wisdom. All right, so what is coming towards you? The Two of Pentacles, it showed up in reverse, and the Hermit. Yep. So what are you doing? Sagittarius, what's coming towards you? You are going on that journey within. You're bringing balance into your life. You are still single. I see you got the Nine of Pentacles, another Hermit card coming through. This is that independence, staying single, walking away from immature energy, anything that opposed you, anybody who tried to tell you what to do, anybody who tried to block your path forward to get what they wanted. You are now like, no, no, I'm going to go within myself. I'm looking for answers. I'm going within myself. I'm searching for answers of why I'm still connected to a particular person. And I feel like you are gaining them answers. You are gaining them. And that is bringing you into balance. Again, the scales of balance. Okay? How are you viewing yourself? The King of Swords. There you go. The Five of Pentacles. You're viewing yourself as somebody who got left out in the cold. Somebody who's been abandoned. Somebody who is truthful, but I feel like you're viewing yourself as somebody who basically I feel like has either been cut out of somebody's life or you cut somebody out of their life. You walked away, you left them behind. So you're viewing yourself as somebody who has been left out in the cold, somebody who's been abandoned, somebody who froze their emotions, somebody who has been cold and emotionless. That's how you're viewing yourself. As I feel like if you look on here, we have the King of Swords. He's looking right over at this woman and this child. I feel like you see yourself as somebody who has gained the truth over why you have been left out in the cold, why you have been felt abandoned is what I feel, and why you shut down your emotions is what I feel. Because you know why? Because you've been on a journey. You have observed the pain. You have brought it up. You have observed it. And now it's like you're ready to ascend to another level. With the King of Swords too coming through, we just had the full moon in Gemini, partial lunar eclipse. So it does make sense that what you are doing is facing these shadows, Sagittarius. The outside influences, Queen of Wands. See, there's that light and the Chariot. So the outside influences is this Queen of Wands is illuminating the way, is what I feel. Remember I told you I felt like you were following a light of some sort. Yeah, you are. Right there she is, the Queen of Swords, or Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands has lit the path for you. The Queen of Wands has lit the path for you, has brought balance within herself. She has achieved the balance. She has achieved her, I feel, her healing. She has achieved the healing aspects of her darkness and light. And now I feel the outside influences. She is illuminating the way for you. And I feel like you are observing that. You are observing what you need to walk away from. You are observing what needs to be healed. You're observing this Queen of Wands as your divine partner that you have had past lives together. Especially with what's coming towards you is that Hermit, going within yourself, figuring things out when it comes to you and another person, and bringing that balance in. 9 and 2 is 11. Mastering something on your journey. What are you mastering? Learning how to dance in the rain is what I feel. Hopes and fears. 9 of Swords. And the 3 of Cups. So I feel with the 9 of Swords in reverse, this is you celebrating letting go of that fear. This is you celebrating letting go of that fear, that worry, the things that you're telling yourself, staying up late night, that anxiety. This is you celebrating that. Absolutely. Outcome? 8 of Swords and the Devil. So the outcome of this situation is with the 8 of Swords, with the 9 of Swords coming in reverse, now we have the outcome, the 8 of Swords. Again, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain. Breaking free of that mental body that's kept you stuck. And tapping into, the truth. Understanding what has kept you stuck. Breaking free of that fear and anxiety, that mental body. Celebrating maybe the fact that maybe you want to offer something to somebody, or an offer that could be coming in towards you. So the outcome of this situation is you are, I feel like, seeing that light. And the reason why you're seeing that light is because somebody is shining it. Somebody is illuminating that light, and you're seeing it for what it is. And that is how you're able to break free from that fear-based mental body that has kept you stuck. So again, learning how to dance in the rain, learning right there, learning that you can break free of that mental storm that you have going on that has caused you to stay stuck in fear and anxiety. And observe the light that this beautiful soul is shining and pulling you towards them, which in turn is part of your soul contract and part of your ascension process. All right, so let's go ahead and put these two cards on the side, or these two decks, and move into what's going on with love for you, Sagittarius. What's going on with love for Sagittarius in the month of December? Love for Sagittarius. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize one fell. All right, so yeah, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, Sagittarius. So it's this soulmate relationship, this Two of Cups person is worth waiting for. Okay, divine timing is at work in your love life, and look, this wedding, this situation involves marriage. So I feel like yes, your relationship when it comes to love, I feel is ascending to a higher level of a commitment. That's why this person is worth the wait. Because I feel like your person is guiding you home, is magnetizing you back to them. Because I feel like you two accent one another with the chariot coming out as outside influences. I feel like you're either the dark to their light or they're the dark to your light, is what I feel. And I feel like you're recognizing that light. Okay, you're seeing it, you're observing it. You know what you need to do, you know what you need to walk away from. Walk away from that head over heart. Follow your heart. Don't follow your head, because your head's going to keep you stuck. You already know that. All right? You see the truth. You see the truth of everything, of why perhaps this person left you behind, or somebody, or you left somebody behind. You're realizing that there's a higher purpose. It was all part of the contract for your ascension process. So let's clarify worth waiting for and wedding when it comes to Sagittarius and love. Let's clarify that when it comes to Sagittarius and love. It's worth waiting for. Yeah, fall. So it's like it's worth waiting for while you go through that dark night of the soul. Clarify again, worth waiting for in fall when it comes to Sagittarius and love. Yeah, you're being guided in the dark. Again, that light. See the light? You're being guided in that dark right here, the fall time. You're seeing the light in the dark is what I feel. And of course you are, because what's coming towards you? Right here, the Hermit. You found the light. All right, so wedding, clarify wedding for Sagittarius. A barrier. Yeah, there was a barrier. Perhaps, let me clarify that again. Yeah, the barrier was put in place for love. Right here, how you're viewing yourself as being left behind. That door was closed so that you could reinvent your heart and ascend to that higher love, is what I feel. So the barrier had to happen. It had to happen so you could see the truth, Sagittarius. It had to happen. So I feel like that's why there was a barrier between you and a particular person. All right. And that is so that when you gain that enlightenment, when you get the message that you were meant to get within yourself, whenever you went within yourself and you were searching for that message, and you just took a break from everything because there was something you need to see from a different perspective. This is what it was right here. You needed to see this from a different perspective, why that barrier got put in place. All right, so now that's giving you the opportunity to reinvent your heart space, to actually see that light that is guiding you through the darkness. So divine timing is at work in your love life as well as your ascension process. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some final messages from the archangels. My final messages from the archangels to Sagittarius. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. All right, so and then we're going to clarify with my very first self-created deck. So we're going to start off with clairvoyance. So clairvoyance, I am helping your spiritual sight to fully awaken fully, so you can clearly see heavenly love. And what did I say you were doing? I feel like, again, and I said this from the jump, you see this light. You do. You see it clairvoyantly. That light that is guiding you, that is magnetizing you to your person. Let's clarify clairvoyance with Archangel Raziel for Sagittarius. Aha, look at that. 666 for the second time, Sagittarius. Time to come into balance and harmony with the people and situations in your life and go with the flow. So 666 for the second time. So I feel like the angels are sending you signs and synchronicities on the fact that it is time to come into balance and harmony with your person. It's time to reinvent your heart space and ascend to this sorry, higher level of commit getting all choked up here. And I feel like the reason why I'm getting choked up is maybe you need to clear your heart, throat chakra so that you can better communicate with a more confident self. All right, so let's go ahead and do the next one. Archangel Jeremiah, all is well. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. And we have the romance angels telling you divine timing is at work in your life. Not just your love life, in your overall life. Everything is happening exactly as it is meant to. So let's clarify Archangel Jeremiah's all is well for Sagittarius. Yeah, look at this. Your vibration is calling to me. I feel the buzz, but I keep telling myself it's not real. So I put my head down and tie my shoes. And when I created that card, put my head down and tie my shoes to go in a different direction because you keep ignoring it. So what I feel is Archangel Jeremiah is telling you everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. Stop telling yourself it's not real. It's not real. It's time to bring harmony and balance into your life, into situations with people, in situations in your life. Again, life is about not waiting for the storm to pass, but about learning to dance in the rain, right? So Archangel Jeremiah is telling you there's a hidden blessing with that vibration that is pulling you in. You can see it, you can feel it. Now it's time to reinvent yourself, get that self-confidence to move forward and communicate something, to bring healing into your life, into this situation. It's all part of your contract, your ascension contract, Sagittarius, with 2 666s coming out. All right. So there you go, Sagittarius. There is your monthly reading. Thank you for watching, and blessed be.